I didn't have any ideas to introduce the video before the thing. You know what? I enjoy the fact that I can talk about things that I'd say maybe most YouTubers wouldn't really want to talk about. And if so, maybe briefly. It's actually pretty cool. I was sitting in my room, minding my own business, trying to get somewhere with my studying to prepare for the exams. And while I was doing it, I thought of something. Funny enough, it's what I was doing, except in a different sense. I'm in university right now, in my third year, as you all know. But now, if you look back, and I'm talking about viewers who are in university, if you had to look back to your days while you were in high school, how things were for you, the amount of work you had to do, the assignments, examinations at that time, and then you'd have to compare it to that of university. And I thought, this is something we can all relate to. So, what I would love to talk about today is about high school versus university. Woo. Think back, guys, think back. Let's get right to it. Now, no one enjoys homework, assignments, exercises, exams. During one's, how can I say, educational career, you would find it so difficult to get used to it and to like it. And then once you pass that stage, so you finished high school, then you go into university. Usually you would just think, okay, if I can make it through high school, I can make it through university. And that I'm going to be perfectly fine because I'm studying something that either I enjoy or that I strive to be, or it's a passion, and the subjects are different to what we had to do in high school. That's all fine and dandy. So the lifestyle in university, way better. I mean, look, university, high school, uniforms, university, casual clothes, short haircuts and shaved beards, long hair, beards, small, concentrated environment, big, open environment, teachers, lecturers, fixed timetables, flexible timetables, short breaks, long breaks, no alcohol, alcohol. So from that comparison, we can clearly see that in terms of the life of being a student is way better than the times when you were in high school. But now, the strange part is that, and it's, I wouldn't say difficult for me to explain, but one would need to find the right words. So, because you are now progressing towards higher education or further education or tertiary education, obviously the standard of work and the quality of your work goes up a level. You would have to expect that it's going to be a little more difficult depending on what you're studying. So if you want to become a doctor, an engineer, physicist, then those subjects that you have to have in high school and where you require a certain mark gets a lot more difficult. Once you hit the stage of university and you eventually adapt to the whole lifestyle of being a student. But now I'm just talking about academics. And if you look at the amount of studying that you would have to do, though you might have fewer subjects, however, the workload is beyond my somewhat advanced vocabulary. And the marking system is so much more strict. And plagiarism. That thing was non-existent in high school that much. Obviously, if you really are so doof to do a research assignment and basically copy and paste your information from Wikipedia straight onto your document and print it out and hand it in, then I don't know what's clapping in your head. Though you could take more chances in high school. University, yeah, China, don't. The way your subjects are managed, and what I mean by that, I mean how it all works on a university level is very different to that of high school. So it's more complicated and obviously more expensive. So like in school, if you were to fail a subject, depending on what you fail and how many you fail, could determine whether you have to redo your entire grade all over again. University, you fail one subject, you still pass the year, but you have to redo that subject the following year. So let's just say, out of 5 subjects, I failed educational psychology. Yeah, but I passed all the other ones. I go to 4th year, but then I would have to do 3rd year psychology again. So it complicates your studies and everything that goes with it. But now, getting to the point of the topic. If I think about it carefully, and I'm sure you guys will agree with me, because we didn't pay that much attention at high school, or didn't take the work that seriously because of various reasons and various influences, if you look back to it, especially while you're in university, I would say that if I were to go back to high school now, things would be a lot more different. My marks would be a lot better. I would actually take my work more seriously, because we now see just how challenging university really is. Even if you're studying something that you enjoy and that you want to do for a living. It's a strange thing. It's actually very strange. We all come to that realization once we're in university. Every single one of you will. I came to that realization, I'd say, by the end of my 1st year. I realized, damn it, if I think about it carefully, high school was actually a joke. Oh, to those viewers who are in high school, check here. Don't be stupid and waste your time in high school and just pass on the edge of your skin. No, because when you get to university, yeah, you're not going to do very well. And the finances that come with it, it's not a joke. No. So if I were you, though, you're not going to listen to me. We never listen, especially to older people. Take high school a little more seriously so that you are more prepared when the time comes that you are now in university. And you would have to try and get used to the student life, having more freedom, fewer classes, more free time, casual clothes. Guys, grow your beards. Do whatever you want to your hair. Girls, makeup, necklaces, bracelets, all those kind of accessories. That's wonderful. But no academics. I definitely wanted to talk about this. And just to tell you youngsters that you will soon realize that. Or you will realize it when you get to that stage. But that's my video for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that I helped you youngsters to think about this more carefully. Nah, you didn't. Yeah, Nick, you wasted your time. But I don't care. Neither do you. Mutualism. Please feel free, and I'm talking about students or people still in high school. Please feel free to, I don't know, comment about what I've been saying. Whether you agree with me or you don't agree with me. And if you don't, oh please explain. I'd love to hear it. I've got nothing else better to do here, though I'm supposed to be studying. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. I love you, Mommy. You are so screwed. But till then, bugger off.